everyone, welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name is James and today I'll be showing you how to DCC your GaugeMaster powered track cleaner, which is also exactly the same as the Tomitech powered track cleaner because it's basically the exact same thing but rebranded in GaugeMaster colours really. But first things which we'll be doing is taking off one of the bogies. It's the one on the same side as the power switch. So I have actually untightened it a little bit myself, so you do need a screwdriver for this, so undo that and we'll just leave this off to the side. The chip which I'll be using is a Zimo MX617F, which is the wired version. Probably can use a smaller one, but this is probably the biggest you could probably fit in there. The reason I'm using this is because it's a reasonably affordable price. Only cost me about £20, so quite affordable in my opinion. Next thing we'll be doing is removing the little weight on the inside, and then we'll be basically pulling that bit off, which is, it gets a little bit stuck sometimes, but we'll just be removing that. Then next thing to do is remove the lead weight. I think it's lead anyway. And then we have the power board, well not power board, the actual board on the inside here. Let me just zoom in with my camera, there we go. And yeah, it's very simple to wire up. We'll mainly be wiring up, be attaching the two power collector wires on these two large there we go. We're attaching the red and the black on these two large metal surfaces here, and the grey and the orange, which leads to the motor, will be to these strips here. And then we'll be removing absolutely everything else over here because we don't need this chip. We don't need, I have no idea what that is, but we definitely don't need it. And we don't need this capacitor because pretty much they're going to be in the way, because just to make sure we've got enough space for the DCC chip. And to say no, the DCC chip basically covers the functions of what these do. We'll be basically needing to cut a little bit of the board out, just to make sure we can sort. So just cut a little bit out there, probably a bit smaller than that, just so that we can feed the wires through and also get the decoder in. So I'll have to work on how to do that. I'll probably just drill some holes and then carefully break it that way, because I don't want to ruin this board. But yeah, that's pretty much it really. And all these parts, we won't need them, and they could probably safely go in the bin, because everything will be powered by the controller then. So this switch on the top won't have any use, so I might fill that in, or I may just find other use for that hole. I know that some people will fit a flashing light, which I may have a go at, but I probably won't be skilled at, so I'm probably just going to fill that in and smooth that off just so it looks rather nice. So that's my plan. Zoom out again. There we go. So yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. And just to remind you what the wires each do, red wire and the black wire go to the pickups, which is them two large plate strips, and the grey and orange one go to the strips which lead to the motor. Technically you could do this without having this board inside, which will give you a bit more space, but you will have to try and solder onto these little pickup springs down here, which will be quite difficult in my opinion. So yeah, I'm going to get on with that. Oh, yeah, you won't need this little switch thing either, so there's a bit more space in there for you. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be getting on with. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit and show you when I'm all done. So see you in a sec. Right, here we are with the GaugeMaster powered track cleaner, now successfully DCC'd and also now on the layout. I've got my class 50 to pull it because my class 57 isn't DCC'd at the moment, so yeah, I have to use any loco which I've got which is DCC'd. So yeah, just to say that my class 50 works. Yep, that works, and as you may, well, you won't be able to hear anything because this ain't making any sound. So let me just quickly switch that to, set to the default of 3. I'm actually going to lean down. The microphone is closer to the track cleaner. As in here, hopefully over here, that it is running on its own stationary, which is very useful because it means now it will hoover up or clean the track at a constant rate while we move around the track, and it means we can now do the terminus ending and stuff like that. So we'll be able to clean the goods shed with the track cleaner now because it's, well, not a continuous loop. So yeah, that'll be quite useful. So yeah, I'm just going to get back up again carefully and hopefully not break anything. I'm just going to give it a bit more power. That sounds about right. And yeah, we'll just send the class 50 on its way. Ooh, and it's decoupled. Something about them couplings. So it worked under test, but it doesn't work now. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. And that seems to be quite happy under DCC now. Does still get a bit caught on my layout, but I'm just going to turn that back off. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much what you have to do now. Well, if you want to DCC it. My method does mean that the switch does absolutely nothing now, but to be honest, it's now powered completely by DCC, so there's no real point of having to switch anyway. So yeah, I'll probably fill it in or find something else for it. Anyway, that's pretty much it really. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, if you did enjoy it, feel free to like, favourite and subscribe. And also, if you really did like it, feel free to support me on Patreon if you want to. And if you didn't like it, well, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Anyway, I'm going to send the class 50 on its way. I'll leave this off because don't really need to clean the track anymore. So yeah, take care now, and see you again next time. Bye bye now.